Well, hello there. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And welcome to another one of our Sunday Live in the Kitchens, where we cook up all sorts. And if you've missed previous ones, do have to say, if you check out the Mukbangs and Live Kitchen Vlogs playlist on our channel, you'll find, what have we done in these?
Oh, all sorts.
We've done a chickpea special. With tuna, falafel and hummus.
Yes.
We've done a tofu special.
Oh, yes.
Where we did scrambled tofu, tofu egg mayo, like egg salad. And crispy baked tofu.
Yes.
And I think we did mini quiches as well.
I think so, yeah.
Was that just an air fryer?
We've done a few.
We've done so many. Anyway, it's lovely to see you all here, and thank you so much for joining us on this Sunday afternoon.
Yes, indeed.
We look very clear.
We do. It's because we've got reasonably good lighting.
Yeah.
And the camera is in focus.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody can see us and hear us okay. And I suppose, right from the get-go, what are we doing today?
Today we're going to, it's a new discovery for me actually, making your own curry paste that you can either add all your ingredients that you'd normally put in your curry, whatever they might be, your curry paste, and then either a can of coconut milk or maybe some tomato passata. So you either make it a creamy curry or a rich tomato-based curry, and it was only, I have to confess, it was only because of the lovely Leanne, who's one of our moderators. Oh, and by the way, thank you, moderators. I think everyone's going to be here today, and if they are, Leanne, Hedge Rider, and Kelly, please treat them with respect. The lovely ladies who volunteer their time to make sure we don't get any nasties. Anyway, Leanne said to me one day about making her own curry paste. Hi, Hench, is that really you?
Lovely. 54 in the house.
So yeah, Leanne one day was talking about making her own curry paste, and she was like, just get this, and this, bang it in the processor. That's it. That's my curry paste. And I was like, is it that easy? Because I'd always been, for a long time, I've been buying and I do recommend them if you're not one for making your own curry paste, and that's fine. You do you, boo. Sainsbury's do a range for 80p in a jar.
Pence.
80 pence. Clearly marked vegan. And the jars are fantastic to reuse. So that was my excuse for a long time. I'm going to keep using this because I need more jars. Well, I don't now. I really don't need any more jars, do I?
No.
I've got plenty.
Ample jarage
of jars. Now, the plebeian, can you please answer us? How do we say your name? Is it the plebeian, the plebeian, or
the plebeian?
Also, thank you very much for getting us the skinny syrups from our Amazon wish list. We are most grateful. We've only tried the salted caramel one so far in a coffee, and it was lovely. It's quite a delicate flavour, but you didn't use a lot, did you?
I think it's going to be trial and error to figure out quantity and amount to use, depending on what you're using it in.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you.
In porridge, I should imagine it'd be gorgeous.
And also, Kat has said, just scroll back up again a second.
Sorry.
You know how people gift you guys kitchen stuff? I'd like to gift you guys a tattoo.
Oh, Kat, where are you in the world?
Kat, that's fabulous. Thank you so much for the offer.
If you're a good artist and you use vegan inks, I'm there. And I can get to you.
And Vegan Blunders, hello, usually don't get to see these ones because I'm in work, but I've got the day off. Well, thank you for joining us.
Can I also just mention, because it's very important, anybody who has watched our assumptions video and the bit at the end where I am rather aggressive about a commenter on YouTube, please understand it wasn't just a gravy comment. The essay of assumptions, vile assumptions about Jason and I was unacceptable. unacceptable, and that's why I've been so bitchy in my response to that. It made me very angry when somebody watches a few of your videos and think that they can judge who you are in your life. I wasn't having that. And nobody calls my husband a wet blanket.
Yeah.
Ever.
If anyone's going to call me a wet blanket, it's me.
I can.
Well, yeah. Kat says,
not that I ever would mind.
Ink's a vegan and I'm good. Lol, I'm Adventure Time Girl on Instagram. You guys follow
of course, we do.
There we go.
Now I've made the connection. Hi,
Excellent. Kat. Excellent stuff. Good, good, good. So we're going to get cracking soon. The chat is growing. The people watching is growing, which is brilliant. If you like down-to-earth veganism, if you like the stuff on our channel, and if you're new and joining us here for the first time, we've got all kinds of vegan-related stuff, all down to earth. If you haven't already, a thumbs up and a like for today would be awesome. And if you could subscribe, if you feel like subscribing, it's free, it's totally awesome, and it really does help us out massively.
It really does. And there are other people that I believe you should subscribe to in the chat right now, and that would be Harad's Life.
Yes.
Us three vegans. And Hinch Herbivore.
Yeah. Do that.
I was going to say Edge Rider, but that's not the channel you want people to subscribe to, is it? Edge, it's Braingirl. I know you're not doing much on there at the moment, but it is a goldmine of gardening information.
It's a goldmine, it
has been for me. Hey, Paul, sorry if you've answered this before, but could you tell me which hair dye you use? I can indeed. I use everything from Superdrug. So, well, I buy it from Superdrug. The bleach is Bleach London. All Bleach London kits are vegan and cruelty free, and this turquoise is one of the, are they called Dimensions? They're in little metal tubs in Superdrug, again marked vegan and cruelty free, and I believe this one is like mermaid blue or something. This one. So there you go.
There you go. There you go indeed.
Superdrug are brilliant for vegan and cruelty-free hair, beauty, cleaning, toiletries, personal care products. Amazing.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
Gaz, hello from Liverpool. Been following your vegan recipes, feeling good for it.
Nice one, Gaz.
Awesome stuff. Cool, cool, cool.
Hedge. Oh, I've heard of me. Thanks.
Good stuff.
For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time as well, I don't always look this toothless. I am awaiting a new partial denture, and I have a bit bitten teeth out of my own face through the power of bruxism. Look it up. Got much worse after the horror, actually.
Yeah, kind of understandable, really.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which is why when I think all these, I said goodbye to them.
A couple of people in the comments mentioning where they're from, which has prompted me, before we kind of get cracking with, I think you're doing the naan bread first, aren't you?
No, I'm doing the curry paste.
Curry paste first.
Yeah.
Before Paul starts with the curry paste, just a quick shout out. Where is everybody from? I'm always curious to see who's in the house, of course, and where you're all from. So for anyone who doesn't know, we're in a little town about 9 miles out of central Manchester in the UK, as if you can't tell. So yeah, just curious, where is everybody hailing from today? I like to know where in the world people are. Or in the UK. It might just be a massive UK faction today. Wigan, Dublin, Ireland, Frank, nice one. Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton windows. Sorry, that's a commercial from Wolverhampton Radio from the late 80s. I used to have a lot of friends in Wolverhampton that I worked at Butlins with.
May, Alabama, of course. Deneen, Michigan, of course, yes.
Is May here?
May Parcels, yeah, Alabama.
May, I hope you've seen the May Boxar Instant Pot, because she's fabulous.
It's changed our lives.
I hope you've seen how much it's changed our lives, darling. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Massive change. Yeah, really good.
Right,
Thank you so much.
I'm peeling about a 2-inch chunk of ginger here. so we can just chat while I'm doing this, because I like to get all the peel off. All of these things are going to go into the NutriBullet to, well, what I'll do is I'll get everything I'm going to put in there on the tray, and then I'll hold the tray up. Yeah.
Great stuff.
But in the meantime, we can just chat.
Holes from South Wales. Graham Hire from Helsinki.
Wow.
Lenny Mice, Walsall, not far from Wolverhampton. Nix, Wales. A little town. Patricia D, a little town in the province of Ontario, Canada.
I'll tell you what, I do half love a Wolverhampton accent. Now I do. I used to do it all the time with my friends. Where am you going? Where the hell am you from? I'm from Wolverhampton.
Well, it's a rather obvious statement to make, but I will read it out because Muddy Paws says, you can scrape skin off with a spoon.
Oh, tell me that when I've just bloody finished, Muddy.
It's all good. It's all good.
I did it. I've done it. Ginger. It's so tough. It's unbelievable.
Brandon's from Reading, West Berkshire. Nice. Oh, so there's a really good mixed bunch. I like to see that. I like to just know where people are from.
Do you remember when we first got a juicer and we used to have carrot, orange and ginger juice?
Yes.
Wasn't that outstanding?
Yeah. Beautiful. Classic. It's a classic combo.
I didn't have peely torn out then, Muddy.
There's a debate going on now. There's a debate going on about the preferred method for peeling ginger. You debate amongst yourselves. Why not? Sunday afternoon, you do what you want. Lenny, it's pretty consistently considered the worst accent in the UK. Nice to see that at least someone likes it.
Well, Wolverhampton, I love the Wolverhampton accent. Wolverhampton and Birmingham and Love both. I can't stand anybody who don't like your accent. I can't stand them.
Will and Chris, Derby in the Midlands, of course. Derby, sorry. Derby.
Right, shall I get on with this?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Shall I do this? Right, so I've got about a 2-inch knuckle of ginger in there, cut into little bits. I've got a good 5 garlic cloves. A lot of garlic.
If you're going to do garlic, do it properly.
I've got an onion, 1 white raw onion. It's right.
Right. It's right.
I'm going to cut that into bits. Only cut it into bits because it's easier to blend. Ginger, garlic, onion. Now here comes the fun stuff. A shake of turmeric.
A shake of
garam masala. Which is a combination of different spices. And then 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. It can be a heaped one, that's fine. Teaspoon of ground cumin. Teaspoon of ground coriander. And I'm going to go for 2 teaspoons of hot curry powder. And I've got this from Sainsbury's.
Quick question from Adam. Whilst you're doing that, quick bit off topic. Would you say your air fryer feeds 2 people thinking of getting one?
Absolutely. Get this big size though. The air fryer, the 5-litre one.
Yeah.
Perfect for 2 people. Absolutely perfect. If you look on if you're considering buying off from Amazon, I know people have a hard time with Amazon, but let's not forget Amazon is also a marketplace for, it's not all Amazon. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of other sellers on there.
Independent traders.
But we do have an affiliate link for the air fryer and the Instant Pot, actually, in any videos that mention them.
Just means we get a few pennies as well.
So there's that. And then I'm going to put a squirt of tomato puree good squirt. Let's say that was about a tablespoon. A tablespoon.
See me nodding along like I know what's going on.
I know, right? I know, right?
I know it'll taste amazing.
And then a little bit of tap water.
Nice one, Adam.
A little bit more. And then we blitz. And it should go right thick. There'll be noise for a minute. Don't worry about it, all's well.
And for anyone who's just joining us, it's Cooking in the Kitchen with those vegan guys. If you've just arrived and you're wondering what all that ruckus was, all that noise.
Jess, smell that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now, that is the basic, not particularly spicy, little bit of a kick, but no major heat in it, curry paste. You could add, in fact, I am going to add a bit more tomato. I want that a bit more red.
Okay.
So that when I put the coconut milk in, it's a nice orange.
Right, I'm with you.
Colour.
I'm with you.
And it just gives it a bit more depth. Now, for us, Jason, could you please pass me 1 green and 2 red finger chilies from the freezer?
1 green and 2 red.
Yeah.
Kat just said, are NutriBullets worth the pennies?
Oh, God, yeah.
How long have we had ours?
Unbelievable. I make salad dressings, now curry pastes. So many things you can do with these little babies. They're amazing. All together, shout it now. There's no one who can. No. 2 red, 1 green, because of the size difference. The red ones are always small.
Yeah.
If I said that wrong, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I can't remember. Useless.
Yeah, 2 red. We keep these in our freezer, by the way. We buy them fresh and freeze them. And they're so fantastic to just pull out the freezer and whack in your... Oh, yeah, let's use a couple of them.
These are... It's quite sad, really. Let me just close the freezer door. It's quite sad, really, because the garden, for those of you who are familiar with the channel, we've loved doing stuff in the garden over the summer, and we've been pretty successful in growing stuff. It's a sad state now in the back garden. It's looking bare and barren and desolate. But these were our last harvest from the garden.
Of habaneros.
Habanero chilies.
Oh, they're hot.
What, do you want to just put one in?
We had a green one. We had a green, pulled it off the plant and shared it. We were like, there's nothing in that, like, at all. Then we had an orange one. Oh, that orange one. It proper shocked me.
Angie says, what kind of curry sauce is it? She's a korma girl.
Well, because I called this kormaloo. And I've called it kormaloo because it has the creaminess of a korma, but because of the amount of chili we put in, and it only has the creaminess of a korma because we use coconut milk. But because of the amount of chili we put in, it's a kormaloo.
Kormaloo.
I'm going to put a little bit more water in there.
Kormaloo. Sorry.
I don't think you are, Jason.
Diamond, that's exactly what Paul did, actually. Sorry.
Right.
Yes.
There we go. Now that is our finished curry paste.
Nice.
Nice and thick. really pungent in smell. Which, I mean, it should be. All I'll do with that now, before I whack it in with, because when I do a curry, what I'll do is, our curry, this isn't really whole food plant-based. And neither is the curry I make, because I often use this isn't chicken or some other fake chicken alternative, just because that's what we like. We've had the occasional just vegetable curry.
I love just a vegetable curry, to be honest. I do.
I
do. I can take or leave a meat substitute in a curry, to be honest. I can. Some of the nicest ones that I've really enjoyed that you've done have just had like veg and chickpeas in.
Yeah.
They're really lovely.
Yeah, they are. But with this one, I did it with the This Isn't Chicken the first time, and I was just like, that's gorgeous. And all I do is I would dry fry. I'm not using oil anymore. Like, I've used a bit of spray oil here and there, but actual pour oil, I haven't used it for the last 2.5 weeks, which I'm really pleased about, actually.
Yeah. Little by little.
I would steam fry chopped onion, julienne carrot, and then finally the This Isn't Chicken.
Yes.
Then I would have this, make sure it's kind of cooked through, then add the coconut milk. That simple. In fact, shall I make the curry?
Why not?
In the meantime, do you want to do something?
Just say, Lauren said, looks a bit spicy for me. I'm a wimp with spices.
Well, that's why I made it first before I put the chilies in and said, there's your curry sauce. When we put the chilies in, that's our curry sauce.
Yeah, Angie said, so I could just leave out the chili.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Personal preference, personal palate.
That's why I did it like that. Pay attention, everybody.
Bit much, right, Mia, all that.
Sorry, love.
So, yeah, I'm guessing you want me to do something.
Yes, I do.
Rebecca, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful, and it smells delightful.
Right, Mr. Bromley.
So fresh. It's got a little bit of bite in the background from the chili.
Now, there are no particular measurements for this naan bread. I'm using cocoa yogurt. You could use any kind of vegan yogurt, I think, but this one works really well to make naan breads with. So I just pour a good glug of yogurt in there. I quite like this cocoa yogurt, you know, just as a yogurt.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Then into the yogurt. This is how I've been doing it. So this is our method. You might like to try something completely different.
Well, thank you for joining us, Louisa. And hope you had a lovely walk.
A couple of teaspoons of frozen coriander. You can use fresh if you like. I'm not using fresh, but I am going to use a bit of garlic powder. So they're like garlic and coriander naan breads.
I'm going to get dirty work, aren't I? I already know what's going to happen here.
Some sea salt. The sea salt's quite important, so a really good sprinkle. It's probably over a teaspoon, to be honest.
Should I mix this?
No, not yet. I'm coming. It works with either plain or self-raising flour. I've done it with both, and both have worked. And basically, now, we add flour. I'll get Jason a nice little thingy.
Thanks, Lauren. She says, get stuck in, Jace. Get them hands mucky.
Here, you can use that.
What do I do with this?
What do you think you do with it?
Just mix it up, yeah. Or do I fold it?
You do you, boo.
Do I fold it? I'm thinking back to
you do you, boo.
Schitt's Creek when they were trying to follow that recipe and they were talking about folding the recipe. folding it into itself.
Oh, I'm making a potato and leek soup this week, by the way, in my Instant Pot. And I'm right excited about it.
You're here, Tom. Thank you for joining us. That's the main thing. You've not missed too much. Paul's made the curry sauce.
Curry
paste, even. I'm just about to mix this this naan mixture.
I'm going to now mandle in some carrots, but don't worry, I've got a glove. Muddy paws bought for us.
You don't have to cringe anymore. Thank you, Muddy. Because even I used to cringe a little bit, to be honest.
So I use that setting to get me juliennes, if you like. All together, shout it now. There's no one who can doubt it now.
Why don't you explain to people why that's the theme tune for today?
Oh, I'm sorry. We've just watched the classic Barbra Streisand and Judy Garland video where they sing Happy Days Are Here Again. The black and white video on YouTube.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. Barbara loved her so much. And I love Barbara so much.
Is that the kind of consistency we're going for? Does it need a bit more flour in it?
It needs much more flour in it.
Yeah, see, I knew.
It needs to become a dough. Like a bread dough.
So it's getting there, isn't it? But yeah, it needs a bit more. I'll just bring this down a little bit. Ashleen, you're here. You're here with us. That's the main thing. Self-raising.
You can use plain though,
Tim.
You can use plain. It works just as well. I've found both work. Just honestly, both work really well.
Kat says, my claim to fame is I'm Jewish, like Barbara. Okay. I'm a bit worried now. I don't know how much more to put in. Because once you put it in, you can't take it out.
Your name is Barbara. No, it needs plenty more.
Yeah.
It needs to become a dough. Do you know what a dough is?
A dough? Yeah.
Do you want me to sing it for you?
Yeah.
Dough, a dear, female dear, awesome dough for our naan bread. So there's my carrots. Some of them haven't quite separated. You can take your glove off now, Paul. You're not chopping no more. Oh.
Ah, it's coming together.
Yeah, there we go. Now, if you want to, you can wash your hands and get in there with your hands, and it might make it better.
What does everyone think? Should I get in with my hands like Paul and Lauren seem to think? Kat says, best rendition of that was at Funny Girls, Blackpool.
Oh, did you mime it or sing it?
And Panda Fluffily says, and there's my musical theatre song obsession for the next week. That's come together very nice, that. It's still a bit wet.
Very wet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa. Right, should I go with my hands now then?
Yeah, I would if I were you. I'd just get that, wash your hands.
Yeah.
Clean that off with your fingers and get your hands in there. And just really start. And I'm going to be at the back here because I'm going to start making the curry. Always do a curry in this big wok. We do, don't we?
Yeah.
Huge pile of julienne carrots going in there.
Sherry says, my favourite Barbra Streisand song is Evergreen. The plebeian. Feel the food, Jason. Feel the food. Well, I guess I will. I guess I'm going in.
Now I'm going to chop an onion from a curry. Oh, let's stand. Yes, let's do that.
Ew. Ew.
Really squeeze it all together, Jason. Try and get the flour to a cup. We've got plenty of yogurt if we need to add more, but I'm thinking that might be good. I can see a lot of loose flour still in there, though. It does that. It all kind of gathers around the bowl.
So if you're just joining us, this is the naan bread mixture. And as you can see, Paul is chopping an onion.
And that's going in the wok. Now I just want a splash of water in there to steam fry. We don't need no oil. I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Nice that.
What?
Nice that.
Is it fine?
Yeah.
Is it really sticky still?
I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. Definitely needs more flour, my babes, I'm afraid. That might be enough. Might be.
Lauren says, don't tickle it, Jason. Punish it. Well, okay then. I think you said similar, to be honest, Lauren, if memory serves. I think you said similar about when I was making the cookies that time. I'm going to revisit making cookies, by the way, possibly over Christmas or the run-up to Christmas. And I'm going to incorporate 2 elements of advice from people. So watch this space.
Right, while my carrots and onions steam fry a little, I'm going to open this. Isn't chicken. The good thing about these curries, by the way, this size that kind of we make, is that it will last us at least 2 meals and possibly a meal for Jason at work as well.
Yeah.
Now I'm cutting these into 3 pieces. Each of the bits of this isn't chicken. I'm cutting into 3 pieces. So let's sing a song of cheer again. Happy days, happy nights, happy days are here again. How's that doing? It's still really sticky, isn't it?
More flour.
Yeah, it needs it. Just squeeze the hell out of that. Squeeze it together. Move the carrots and the onions. If they get a bit of dark on them, good. It's all the more flavour.
Oh, that's coming together now. The consistency's changed a bit now.
Yeah, good. There you go, that's it. Needy.
Produce Not Pill says, Paul, how much of your day is made up of singing? Love it. I enjoy singing myself, but no good at it. Still doesn't stop me, lol. And nor should it.
Let's put it this way. When I worked for the NHS over 15 years ago, I got a warning for it.
Didn't you?
Yep. I can't help it. I actually can't help it. I really can't. It's a compulsion. When I feel the need to sing, I sing. Full stop. I don't care how crap my voice is, how bad I sound to people. I think the joy of singing is a beautiful thing, and I love to do it.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, quick shout out to Mum, Dad, and Auntie Pearl if you're watching, which I'm assuming you will be. Thank you for joining us. They watch on the telly, so they're not in the comments.
On the telly?
But hi, look at my hands. It's foul.
Look at my hands, man. Right, there's this is the chicken. Get that a little moved around, you know. Let me feel that now, babes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Is it like that? Obviously, yes. Yeah, that's
Happy days.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's the one. Happy, happy, happy.
Because I'm happy.
I've contributed.
I helped.
Yeah. Oh, a diamond, yeah, I can imagine that would be quite annoying. Whistling is very different to singing.
Right. Just so you're all aware, there's my carrot, onion, and this isn't chicken bits, and I'm now going in with the curry paste. This is going in now.
Can I safely wash my hands now? Is this done?
Yes, look.
Okay, I will wash my hands.
Thank you very much.
And I'll be back momentarily with you lovely people. If you're enjoying the cooking, give it a flowery thumbs up for us. Just pop out the comments for a second. Give us a thumbs up and then come back and get back involved with the chat. It would be massively appreciated. Thank you. Absolutely, Leanne. I don't sing enough, to be honest. I should sing more.
I'm just adding some salt into my curry paste because I realised I didn't.
Trying to get as much as
So I'm just cooking that through. There's the curry paste with everything now just being cooked through. This is our dinner tonight, and I'm right pleased we're making it now because what'll happen is it'll sit there for goodness knows how long until tonight when we're ready for us dinner, cooked, ready. We'll just reheat it. You know what curry's like when it's reheated. It's always better. You know it. I know it. He knows it. Woo!
Oh, it's not easy to get off the hands.
Coconut cream. I've got 3/4 of a tin because I used some for a noodle sauce last week. I think some of you saw.
Okay, there we go. Yes, Deneen, I am thoroughly looking forward to it, to be honest. Thoroughly looking forward to it. Well, you know what? Not everybody can have a perfect singing voice, but that shouldn't necessarily stop you from singing. As I'm sure my mum will attest to, because she's mentioned many times over the years she may not have the best singing voice, but she does enjoy singing. Now, Grandad, bless his heart, may he rest in peace. Grandad, now he had a singing voice. Produce not pills, not massively, but it is something that we are going to be delving into over the coming weeks and months. Produce not pills just said, ever do yoga? We've got some yoga mats that I got for my birthday, and they will be being put to good use as we further incorporate physical activity into our day-to-day lives.
Sorry, I'm wrecking the kitchen.
Recently, it's been mainly the exercise bike, just to gently ease ourselves back into just being more physical, which we've obviously Paul's talked about in vlogs of late. Dean says, it didn't stop the cheeky girls. Can't sing, but try anyway. Bless the cheeky girls as well. And absolutely.
Oh no. Will do that.
Louisa, and likewise, of course. Yes. Thank you for mentioning that.
What?
She's just up the road from the Mind Centre in Ashton. She said, when we're allowed, feel free to bob around for a cuppa and nosh anytime. Thank you very much.
Right, I'm going to add some spinach.
Spinach going in.
Just to get some green leafy goodness in there.
I think you shared that earlier. Muddy Paws is saying, did you see the article on bird flu and culling turkeys in North Yorkshire? When will this end? Yes, Paul shared it earlier on, I think. Yeah.
I did indeed.
And Dean says, hi, can't wait to try your Wellington dish Christmas Day. Amazing. You will not be disappointed, Dean, I am sure.
Which one are you doing, Dean? The original festive plat or the new meatless feast one? They're both great, by the way.
They are, to be fair. They are. Oh, Michelle, you did it, though. You might have overdone it, but you did it. And that's kind of sometimes, I just say, that's like your body sort of reminding you, which can be a good feeling sometimes.
Oh, wow. I've outdone myself again.
Outdone yourself?
Oh, wow. Oof. Oh, girl. So basically, yeah. There we go. Oh, that's a lovely curry. Lots of carrot, lots of onion, lots of spinach, and this isn't chicken. It's your job now to just try the sauce. I've just tried it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Strong is hot, in it. It's got.
I'm waiting for that.
It's got a nice kick. It's not like anything that you'd be horrified by.
Just a little bit of throat heat for me initially, but that's absolutely fine.
Right, the naan breads.
Are you doing them over here? Oh no, you can't, can you? You can't cook them over here. That's a silly thing to ask. Hey, it's got to be done, Imran. It's got to be done. Hey, you guys!
Right, I'm going to get the frying pan on.
What do you feel better for it?
Dry frying pan and not full heat, about medium heat. Now I need a bit of... Jay, do you want to do your swap sides thing again?
Yeah. Certainly can.
I've just put some flour on the worktop and I've ripped the dough that Jason made in half and I'm just pressing it now so it doesn't stick to the surface, and then I'm going to roll it out and get it into a hot frying pan.
Ooh, Dean mentions vegan Turkish bread, therapeutic to make and cook. Nice one.
Dean, are you a member of that vegan group on Facebook?
Yes, Dean, if you are not a member of that vegan group on Facebook, please do feel free to come along, join the group.
And share any recipes.
Share away.
Because we all share recipes on there and it's a lovely thing. Right.
They're going in.
Oh yeah, I'm shaking off the excess flour. I've got it as flat as I can. And this one is going straight into a hot frying pan. Dry.
Hot, dry frying pan. Thank you, Leanne. for the reminder. Thanks to everybody for the likes. It really is appreciated, and it does genuinely help because YouTube then decides that it sometimes like to recommend our content to other people who are not aware of the channel. So just a simple thumbs up sometimes genuinely can really help us. So please do give us a like. And if you're there and you haven't already, a subscribe would be awesome as well. Thank you. Dean, it's That Vegan Group on Facebook. That Vegan Group is the one. It's a lovely group. Lots of friendly people helping each other out. Really nice little community. Very, very nice. And I'm sure there's quite a few people in the chat who are already members of That Vegan Group. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Well, I hope you find the group, Dean, and share away. Yes, thank you, Imran. Thank you for popping along, Bev. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for the hugs. Always greatly appreciated. You know what I'm going to do, actually, because this is doing my head in secretly. What? I'm going to wipe this table down. Yeah. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. You probably won't be able to see it, but no, because it's light and white. You can't see it, but trust me, it's a bit of a mess. Well, it's just flour, basically. It's the mess I've made. So it's only fair, really, that I clean up the mess I made.
The mess I made was a hot mess.
There we go. That's
the
better.
Mess I made was a hot mess. The mess I made.
Oh, thanks for the thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you. Really appreciated. And for anyone who's just joined us, we are in the latter stages of making naan bread.
I'm going to flip this, so I want you to see. Shall I go there and do that?
Yeah.
Right, so... Oh.
That's okay. Whoa.
You see? Naan bread. Actual naan bread. Just got to do the other side now and then do the other one.
Naan!
And then I'll warm these up for our dinner tonight, and we'll have them with the curry and rice. And we usually save enough curry to have another meal with curry and oven chips. Although last time we had rice again, didn't we?
We did.
Because we're on this whole health food thing.
We're just, you know, I think being mindful, aren't we? We're being mindful the last couple of weeks, but as we've said in vlogs recently, slightly stating the obvious, but we feel great for it as well, both physically and mentally, for just making a little bit more of a concerted effort to eat a bit healthier and to exercise a little bit more. That's it. Just two small little things that were very realistic and very achievable for us, and we're both feeling great for it. So yeah, predominantly whole food, plant-based this journey, but I'll stick with predominantly. Rebecca says the naan looks lush.
We're mostly eating plants. Mostly.
Mostly. Sarah's playing catch up. Would you care, good sir, to just take us through the steps with the naan? Water, herbs, or spices? What herbs and spices did you put in the naan bread? Sorry, just got here.
All I did is it's basically cocoa yogurt, self-raising flour, frozen coriander, garlic powder, salt. So it's like garlic and coriander naan, really.
There we go. Thank you. Ooh, interesting question though, whilst you're finishing off doing this naan. Cheesehead says, how long have you been vegan and what was the hardest thing about making the change? So we've been vegan over 7 years now. And obviously going back 7 years, the world of veganism in the UK was very different 7.5 years ago to what it is now. I think for you, Paul, would you say the anticipation of cutting eggs out, is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what was my scariest thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot scarier in terms of anticipating it than it actually was in reality.
Yeah, but I just had to get over myself and realise that they weren't my eggs in the first place.
Yeah.
And I had no right to be like, I want to eat my eggs. Well, they weren't my eggs. They were being taken from somebody in a cage against their will.
Yeah. And for me,
it was just getting, sorry.
No, it's fine.
It was getting my head around the fact, how dare I feel that my stomach is more important than the life of an animal that doesn't want to be in that situation. It's dead simple. And as soon as that clicked, I was like, done, vegan.
And for me, I think it was probably, because I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, I think it was probably more that side of things. It was like, oh, chocolate and sweets and pastries and ice cream and all that stuff. I was like, that was a little bit of a worry for me. But absolute revelation, the amount of accidentally vegan sweet stuff, and also the amazing development over the last few years in terms of what you can get now versus what you could get 7 or 8 years ago. So yeah, anyway, there you go.
Just show you this. This one's complete. Show you that side. Flip it over. Show you that side, and we can have a little. You can see that it's fluffy, steaming naan bread.
Yes, 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 yes. Mm.
Mm.
Oh,
it's perfect for with curry.
Spot on.
Perfect. Soft, delightful little mop up, loads of sauce.
Mm. I'm going to finish that if you don't mind.
No, I'm going to finish that bit.
DJ Paul says, hello, Paul and Jason. I bet you're both missing the charity shops.
Very much. Actually, you not so much, you're not like mad keen on them, are you? Like me.
It's always the same with charity shops. 3/4 full of women's clothes and 1/4 full of men's clothes, if you're lucky, in our neck of the woods anyway. So when I go into a charity shop with Paul, I'm not really looking at the women's clothes because I don't wear women's clothes. But had some amazing bargains over the years. I would never ever.
Can I just jump in there and say there's no such thing as women's clothes or men's clothes? Clothes are clothes. They go on the body. Full stop.
Okay, I've been put in my place. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
The love I lost was a sweet love.
Michelle says, giz a bit. So true, Diamond. Warm, fresh bread. And the thing is, it's just so quick and simple.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Cormaloo curry.
Whoa.
Cormaloo, Cormalee, Cormalai, Cormalai.
Now, you see what I just did then when I was sniffing the curry? That, if this was a recorded vlog, that might have been the thumbnail for the video because it was ridiculous, and I apologise if you could see right up my nose.
Right, sit back down there.
Yeah.
I've got to just keep my eye on this other one. Just doing the other side of it.
Oh, Helen's popped in. Bonjour, guys. Just popping on to say hi. Hello,
hi,
Helen.
hello.
Thank you for popping on and saying hi.
That naan bread is outstanding, guys.
The naan bread is awesome.
It's so good. It's better than any store-bought. It really is.
And as many of you will probably know, not impossible, but difficult to get hold of vegan naan bread in the supermarkets. Not impossible, like I said, but quite tricky. So if you can make it at home and it's this easy to make, why wouldn't you give it a try? And I got my hands mucky and had a right good time.
You sure did, Mr. Bromley.
Ah, Imran, good, sir. Yes, we've got some as well.
What?
I'm holding a pack of vegan fruit pastels that doesn't have boiled hooves in it. Yeah, yeah, actually. In fact, I'm just squeezing there a second. Strawberry and black currant. Amazing. However, we are we're quite frugal these days with our sweet stuff. Our Whittaker's chocolate, for any of you that saw the Whittaker's chocolate taste test, we've still got some of our Whittaker's chocolate left.
I'm just saying.
That one might even be slightly better than that one.
I think it is. I think the pan's had a chance to eat up. Proper.
Look at that. Whoa. How about it?
So there's our lovely naan bread. And there's our curry. We managed to get them both done in less than an hour whilst chatting.
Yeah, do it, Lenny.
Which I think is the main kind of thing, really. It's being able to whack up a meal at home in an hour that has a lot of whole foods in there, and is still really tasty and can be enjoyed by most of the family. Because I think that curry, without the chilies, the level of flavour that comes from the ginger and the garlic and the tomato puree and the coconut milk to just give it that creaminess is beautiful. Add the chilies if you want the heat. Make your own naan bread, boil some rice. Bob's your auntie, Karen's your uncle. Off we go. You know what I mean?
Jeff's your sister twice removed. Oh, thank you, Kat.
DJ Paul, I don't think I saw the drag queen one. I saw the Theresa May one in front of number 10. I liked that. Did you see? Oh, wait, who did you send them to? I only saw... I think you tagged me, didn't you? You tagged those vegan guys in the Theresa May one. It's me, it's Theresa May, but it's cut me out and put me in front of number 10.
Oh, nice. Cool. Deneen, yes. Deneen says, I'll be adding the chilies.
I think the chilies really make it me. It's a proper tasty curry. I mean, most things with coconut milk. Last week I made, like I say, a noodle soupy style dish using the rest of the coconut milk from that tin. And that's, I think, an important thing to factor along this journey. It's like I've used about half the tub of coconut milk to make these for one meal. Another meal in a couple of days' time, I'll use more of that coconut, and I might add some chili like we have done, and I do like a chili yogurt for if we have wraps.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Or I can add mint sauce to it, and we can do doner kebabs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, buy this, and how many things can I use it for? That's the really good thing. Just like when I boil a batch of chickpeas now in the Instant Pot, and then it's like, right, I know from this one batch, just over a cup dried, I can make falafel, hummus, and tuna easily. And why wouldn't I?
Spot on. A couple of people have mentioned the air fryer. I mean, as many of you know, I'm no expert in the kitchen, but the obvious answer for me would be they just simply wouldn't be big enough. I like a big naan with my curry, and the air fryer just wouldn't be big enough, would they? Really, they'd be like little.
Well, the
pizzas.
thing about a naan bread is that there must be contact, because don't forget they're normally done on the side of like a tandoor oven.
Get slapped on the side, don't they?
So they have to have contact, which is why it's better to do them in a hot pan, because it has surface contact, and that's where all the heat's coming from.
Yeah. Absolutely. We're from a few miles out of Manchester, for anyone who's asking. We did that about 40 minutes ago, and it was fascinating to see where everyone was from. Yes, indeed. Good. So yeah, we're going to be stuffing our faces later on. This is going to taste epic. This is going to be amazing. So yeah, highly recommend everyone gives it a try, without a doubt. Do you know what I mean? Oh, Angarad's Live said we use a pizza stone.
Ah,
nice. Yeah.
What?
That makes sense.
What is that, Angarad? Is it as in? Is it just a stone in the shape and you heat it in the oven, or is it a heated stone, like an electric heated stone that you can do pizzas on and naan breads? Very interesting.
Yeah, indeed. Awesome mods, as always. I salute you.
Yes, can we please not acknowledge the trolls, because our mods deal with them, and they are people who are just desperate for attention. Don't give it them until they learn to get it in the right way by being a decent, nice human being.
Yeah, and that's it right there.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Ellie's heading off. Gotta go, guys. Take care.
Take care, Ellie. Bye, my darling.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, Imran says your sweet potato roti was amazing.
I know. I've been talking about that recently, Imran. Wondering if I did. What did I say the other day? If I did it with just cold mashed potato, white potato, and chives, would that give me a different kind? Well, a potato and chive flatbread that you could then eat with a whole multitude of meals.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm going to really enjoy my tea tonight because I'm having bread, and I've been avoiding bread. Do you know though? I have to be honest, guys. I haven't missed it half as much as I thought I would.
No,
I haven't. I think it's just greed half the time.
Yeah, sometimes it is. It is because sometimes
I'll have 2 bread so I can have 2 butties.
Like there's times when we're having, like when we're having something that's got mashed potato, and Paul's like, "Should we have a slice of bread?" Like I'll always have a slice of bread.
So Angarad says there it goes in the oven. So you put your naan bread or your pizza on the stone and then put the stone in the oven.
I think you warm the stone up in the oven first. Yeah. But yeah, essentially, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that from? Angarad or Linda? Let us know.
Imran's so right. Don't mess with the mods. They'll mess you up.
How do you meal plan throughout the week? I've been on my own and find food waste is a big problem for me that I'm trying to improve on. Any tips?
That's a great question, Claire.
Well, Claire, I can't remember what day, it says actually, if you go back to day 1 of our Health Week Rekindled series, what I did was I wrote down a load of meals that I planned for us to have for the following 7-8 days. And we hit almost all of them. Because all of them were, for example, I said one night I'll do falafel and hummus so that we can have a kind of Greek platter. But then the rest of the hummus and the tuna spread that I make with that one batch of chickpeas, I can have for lunches on ribena or corn crackers or whatever, thing I'm doing that day. And as I said before, it's for us, it's about stretching things over. So this curry is 2 nights dinner.
Mm-hmm.
It will do tonight, and then we'll have it again in 3 or 4 days. It'll be in the fridge, in Tupperware. We'll have it again. When I make, I've started making a lot of soups and stews now in my Instant Pot. And again, they're great things. You can batch cook, portion off, freeze, fridge, save some for yourself. Like Jason had it for carrot and red lentil soup I did last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing potato and leek this week, and I will do a big portion of it because my mum will get one. She only lives 6 doors down. She doesn't eat enough vegetables.
Excuse me.
Dear Joan. Mum will get a portion. We'll have it for dinner one night with dry wholemeal crusty bread. I'm trying not to have spread at the moment. And Jason will have a portion for work if you were in work this week.
Yeah. I'm off work this week. Same with the. You might have mentioned. You might have. If I've missed this, I'm sorry. I'm reading some of the comments. It was the same with the gardener's pie. I had the gardener's pie. I took it to work. It was a lunch. It goes a long way, doesn't it?
Thank you, Anne Harad. And please, guys, do Anne Harad. For those of you that don't know, is the fantastic actress that played Melody on CBBC.
If you're familiar with CBB.
Well, it's still there to watch. It's a right good series.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of episodes, me.
Educational.
And she has a channel with Fudge the Rabbit. And her and Mum Linda do loads of really good, really easy vegan recipes. In fact, I'm going to choose one of your recipes, Anne Harad and Linda, and I'm going to do it as a vlog and say, this is their recipe, but I'm doing it. And here's the original. I'll do that at some point because I've still got my eye on those coffee and walnut muffins.
Mm.
I love a coffee and walnut muffin, me.
Thank you to those who blessed me. Thank you. Bless you too. I won't tell you what we say to ourselves when we sneeze because we don't say bless you.
We don't.
But that's another story for another time.
It begins with F and ends with K.
There you go. Done. Leanne. Yeah. Great minds, Leanne. Great minds.
What?
The usual is F-U, you, lol.
Yeah. Always. Always is.
Wonderful. Portion control takes practice, but yes, making a meal go
Take a look at the video you mentioned, Terrible Memories. So could you please link it somewhere?
For me to just click on.
Which video?
Claire, whichever video you mentioned when you were telling her about kind of meal planning.
Oh, there's loads.
Yeah.
If you go to our channel, the very, very top list in our channel is uploads, and you'll see all the videos are either called Health Week Rekindled or HWR, and it tells you day 1, day 2, they're all titled, day 3, day. Go through that series, honestly, because the way we've been eating for the last fortnight has been incredibly cost effective. Really, really cost effective.
Yeah.
Like, we've never eaten this cheap. And here's the funny thing, to finish what you were saying. We've never eaten this cheap. So there's a lot of great ideas in there. However, the reason we have to have processed food once or twice a week is the freezer's full of it.
Yeah. We've got to work through it, haven't we?
It's not going down because I'm suddenly using all this fresh stuff.
Yeah.
Naan
awesome.
bread.
Awesome
I made
stuff.
them from vegan yogurt and flour. A bit of coriander and some salt.
I think it's
looked at it.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I wouldn't mind a little bit more, to be honest, but yeah, I think with the whole kind of meal planning and stuff, you can go silly with it. I mean, there's people on YouTube who are like, here's how you plan your vegan meals for the next week, and they're all portioned out and they're all in little boxes. You could go all out like that, but if you want to just, you know,
fluffy it is inside.
Be a bit more realistic with yourself.
So fluffy.
Good question, Muddy. I will read that question in a second when when my mouth hasn't got food in it. Are you getting together with family over Xmas? If not, are they okay about it? Worried about mine not taking it well?
No, we've already, we don't agree with the whole spend 5 days with your family at Christmas and then go back to lockdown thing. We think it's incredibly dangerous. There's going to be a huge spike of infections after Christmas. We love our families too much to put them at risk.
And we love the NHS as well. Saved my life on at least 2 occasions.
So we will be, just me and Jason here for Christmas Day. We'll be streaming live at 3 o'clock while we have our dinner like we said we would, to be company for anyone who isn't with anyone on Christmas Day.
But we will be seeing Mum and Dad briefly
Christmas
morning at the door, you know.
Yeah.
The same as we drop shopping off for them once a week.
Yeah.
You know, we're very safe.
We go to Sainsbury's on a Friday and we get our bits and we get their bits, and then Jason goes with the bags, knocks on the door, and then moves away. Yeah, we just don't want to.
But two things. One, without kind of getting too stuck on this, but it is an important point to mention. most of the leading scientists, respectable scientists, are already saying we need to prepare for a third wave because of the relaxing of limits over the festive period. Two, there was no relaxing of anything for Eid, was there?
Or Diwali.
Or Diwali. So
it's kind of like it's a cultural kick in the guts for a huge section of our residents here in the United Kingdom, who've been here for decades, whose families fought in wars for us, whose families serve in the NHS right now. And with your celebration wasn't important, but ours is.
Yes. Ridiculous.
It's kind of disgusting. I mean, we're not Christians anyway, so we celebrate, I suppose, Xmas, as in we celebrate the underlying meaning of that time of year, which is family and giving and sharing and loving and, you know,
all of that. Yeah, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Louisa says, we'll be checking in with you guys on Christmas Day.
Cool.
Fabulous. Yeah, if anybody fancies it, I mean, the main reason we're doing it, and Paul's said this a few weeks ago, and it's really important, is that I don't think either of us could stand to think about anybody sitting at their own on Christmas Day on their own. And, you know, just us, it doesn't mean a lot to us to just sit and eat our Christmas dinner and stream for 45 minutes, an hour, and just have a chat. And it just gives people who maybe are on their own on Christmas Day, if they want to, vegan or not vegan, a chance to tune in and just share, have a bit of company and a bit of chat for an hour or whatever. So that's the reason why we're doing it. Yeah. We won't be taking you through the cooking process or anything like that. There'll be none of that.
We did it last year.
Yeah.
We had our Christmas dinner on a live video.
Yeah. Dean says, I can't check in Christmas Day because I'll be in the middle of a festive Wellington.
Prepare it the day before and then you just got to whack it in the oven.
Imagine just no stress. All you've got to do then is worry about your sides. Yes, absolutely. Produce, not pills. Cat's heading off.
Bye, Cat. Thanks for joining us, my darling.
And thank you so much for the offer. And we certainly will. We'll give you a shout on Insta.
When the world's normal again.
Fingers crossed for 2021, because that's a beautiful offer. And I don't know about you, but I have already seen your work on Instagram, and I would very happily take you up on that offer. I can't think for the life of me geographically where you are.
I spend so little time just browsing for enjoyment, because there's always something to do or answer, and I know I need to chill the bugger out, really, but I hate people leaving people without responses.
Hanging. Yeah. You are very good at that.
Because I hate anyone leaving me without responses.
Yeah.
So
definitely. Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah, we've
done and dusted.
Oh, we've got. Oh, Bev, thank you.
Bless you, Bev,
for the super chat.
Bless you. Yeah, all of that.
It is kind of ridiculous, though, isn't it, Bev? It's not fair.
And yeah, thank you for pointing it out. And much love all. Yeah. Oh, Rebecca's going to watch us on Christmas Day.
So we will be seeing our parents on Christmas Day. I'll be nipping down, I'll be phoning first because I know she'll have a house full. People will be popping in and out all day to my mum's. So I will pick a point when there is nobody and just whip down very quickly and then get the hell out of Dodge, which is what I pretty much do daily. I wait until the evening when I know there's nobody there, and I've kept a safe distance from her since March. And we've kept safe distance from Mum and Dad Brom since March, haven't we?
Even more so, I mean, especially now that I'm back working 4 days at the office, and I'm mixing and mingling with all kinds of people, and we are still seeing members of the public face-to-face, providing mental health support and counselling. So it's a really mixed bag. Obviously, all of the COVID measures are in place as much as they can be. So yeah, definitely want to be extra careful with the folks, with mum and dad. Yeah, just picking up on what Rebecca said, she's going to join us on Xmas Day. Husband has decided to go vegan recently. I've been vegan for 14 years, so I'm happy I have finally influenced him.
Yay! Well done, Mr. Green.
Now's the time. Now is the time if you're going to do it.
I have to go and feed the squirrels now in the park in Western Superman. Thank you so much, guys, for everything. You're very special.
Aw.
Dean, thank you. So are you, man.
Bless you, Dean. And I'm sure those squirrels will have a right good time. Yes. So any final questions for us before we wrap things up? We always like to just give a quick shout out and see if anybody's got any last questions that they may like to throw our way before we wrap things up.
Paul, what kind of job will you look for when you can? I'm hoping to just get back into the drag. It pays well. It's not great hours, you know. Not
the most sociable hours, but it pays well. It's fun.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I never thought I'd do it again. So I would love to get back to that. However, I'd love to work in either a care home or a daycare centre. Again, working with the elderly was one of the highlights of my life. I absolutely loved it and loved them, and they loved me because I didn't see them as just older people. It's very important. We do that too much in society. This person's old. Oh, look at the old person. That person was 18 once, and 16, and 12, and 21. And they've got so many stories to tell you about all those, you know, how they became who they are now. I love that.
And most older people will, if you sit down and have the time to have an honest and frank conversation and get to know them, most of them will tell you that how they feel in their mind in terms of their age is in no way representative of the age of their body. Most old people say that, don't they? Like they might feel 40, 30 in their heads, but they might be 80, you know. Muddy Paws, is it too early to put the sprouts on? I think it might be a bit too early.
Oh, I love sprouts. I love sprouts. I particularly love Christmas Day sprouts because I always do them with chestnut bits, fresh sage chopped, and vegan butter. So I part steam them first in halves, then finish them off in like a frying pan with a little bit of butter, fresh sage to get it to beautiful. But I also love blackened sprouts, just roasted in the oven until they're very dark.
They're my favourite.
Beautiful.
They're my favourite way to eat sprouts. Have you guys, Produce Not Pills, have you guys ever had a Thanksgiving meal even though not celebrated in your area?
No.
It's very close to Christmas though as well, isn't it? So
yeah, it's the last Thursday in November, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always.
Louisa, what's the one thing you miss you haven't found a sub for? That's a great question. I don't think I've got an answer off the top of my head. Is there anything that we miss that we haven't found a sub for? Genuinely, I can't think of a thing. I cannot think of a thing. No.
Our tastes have adapted, though. This is important to know as well. I used to love blue cheese. And I tried a couple of alternatives and just thought, nah. And then I was like, why do I want to mimic that particular I'm not coming down hard on vegan cheeses here because we do eat them. We do.
Yeah.
But now the thought of blue cheese actually makes me feel a bit sick. So I don't want an alternative.
Yeah, so you do evolve, don't you?
Because I'm just like, oh, actually,
yeah.
Jesus.
I honestly, it's a really good question, but genuinely, after 7+ years, I cannot think of a single thing that I miss there isn't a sub for. Yeah. And the plebeian, I hope we're pronouncing that right. The first vegan Christmas, which you guys have made so much easier. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
That's the whole reason we started this channel, was to try and make it easier for people to be vegan without all the, oh, you can't eat that, that's not vegan.
Louisa, I've worked with disabilities and the elderly too, was so rewarding. Yeah. Produce Not Pills, do you guys ever do Mexican style meals? Not strictly speaking.
Not strictly, although sometimes we'll have, and I know that this isn't classically Mexican, but we'll have wraps with some kind of spicy meat alternative, and I'll do a guac, and I'll do a kind of, you know, or get some sour cream and do like wraps and stuff. Yeah, it's something, I don't know whether it's just Spanish or whether it's Mexican as well, but there's a Spanish chickpea stew that I've got my eye on that I want to do on the channel soon, because it's dead easy.
Yeah.
Really easy, and not undoubtedly incredibly nutritious and very tasty.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Michelle, I really want to thank you guys for everything you do. You really make a difference. Also, thanks to all the mods.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle. Jill, which came first, vegan chicken or vegan egg? I think probably vegan chicken, although I appreciate it's not a serious question. But I'd say probably vegan chicken, but I'm guessing.
Are the omegas in our new vitamin tablets?
I don't know.
Check it out. We bought some extra vitamin tablets because we realised that the one we were having didn't have iodine in it, didn't have calcium, I don't think. Whereas this one has got...
It hasn't got omegas in it, I don't
know.
Source of vitamins and minerals: B12, D3, calcium, iron, selenium, zinc, and iodine.
Yeah.
That's the big ones.
Yeah.
The key ones.
Hemp seeds.
Yeah.
Hemp seeds are high in... See, I'm not a vegan nutritionist.
Disclaimer.
Hence Herbivore and Simnett Nutrition know way more than me about the nutritional side of things, but I'm sure I've heard them both say that hemp seeds are full of omega-3 and 6, and a vegan version, and we use it to make a pasta sauce and a salad dressing. Hemp seeds.
Yeah. Also worth
they're a great emulsifier.
Also worth mentioning in that little collection are the two people that Paul suggested there. Well worth checking out for really reliable content and information about this stuff. Goji Man.
All one
Goji. Goji Man. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna scroll down. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else before we start wrapping up? Really nice to see 120 in the house, 104 thumbs up. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, what are you doing? What are you doing?
See, Lenny, we had no idea about iodine, and it was only because Goji Man did recently a video where he analysed what Simnett Nutrition
eats in a day.
And in that video, Crystal, Derek's girlfriend, partner, was saying she doesn't like seaweed like Derek does, so she takes an iodine supplement. And I said, just check our vitamins, Jay. They got iodine in. He was like, nope. So I just went on to Amazon and found them ones, and we're making sure that we have them now. However, we've been doing it at the same time as we've been doing the food thing. So I'm feeling great at the moment, and I'm like, it's probably both things. You know, it's probably having the additional supplements that we need.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Although,
and our diets.
You know, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I genuinely feel like I want to just eat food and not have any supplementation. But as many of you will know, that can be really sketchy unless you're absolutely on it 100% with the food that you're putting in your body.
Claire, I am quite thorough. I like to make sure I've said everything.
And there's certain things. Yeah, you've got it, haven't you? There's certain things. We were talking about this just the other night. Kimchi, fermented foods. I'm not a fan. It
depends on the because you like tempeh.
Tempeh is different though, isn't it?
It's still a fermented food,
but it's not like rotting.
No, it's a fermented food though.
Yeah.
So
but I'm fine with that.
So you still get the same benefits from it. The ribs, by the way, that I made last night. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, slabs of tempeh with wooden spoon handle lines put in them, to give them ridges. Fried in the pan. Sauce was dead simple. Ketchup, liquid smoke, a bit of date, sweetener, salt and pepper, bit of garlic powder. Beautiful. You'll see it on an upcoming vlog. Well, you'll see the meal we had. We had a lovely meal last night. We had rice with sweet corn, mustard seeds and almonds in. It was lovely. And a salslaw.
Salslaw, yeah. Great stuff. You can't go wrong with it. I think we can naturally and rather organically bring this live to a close very soon. There's been some brilliant questions, brilliant cooking, of course, brilliant finger mixing from me.
Expert.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to come and join us and be a part of this.
And thank you for the super chat, Bev, because it'll help me to pay for my bloody denture on the 21st of December. How ridiculous is that, though? 21st of December.
Yeah. Well, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? You got to do it. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you all. I hope you've enjoyed the cooking session today, cooking in the kitchen with those vegan guys. We will be back for another live next weekend. It's Saturday. It will be our mukbang, if I'm not mistaken.
It will be, and we've got quite a few ideas. The loads got thrown at us last time, didn't they?
Yeah, quite a few ideas.
Kids' birthday party and
Christmas party because we're quite close to Christmas.
There's all kinds of.
We don't know. We will let you know as soon as possible what the mukbang is going to be next Saturday. Eat with us. You don't even have to eat the same thing, but as we've advised before, have something to eat on hand.
Yeah, 8:30 Saturday night. That is live again, just like this. Only we'll be on the other side of the kitchen, and all you'll see in front of us is a load of right gorgeous food. We've done an Indian, well, British Indian.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we've done the pizzas.
Yes, we did a festive taste test.
Oh, yeah. All sorts.
We have done all sorts.
All sorts.
Ooh,
Join
us. We have had a right good time.
And you know what? Tell all your friends about those vegan guys, because we want to get to 10k. When we get to 10k, this channel's going off like you've never seen it.
Imagine if we got to 10k before Christmas. I know that's impossible.
Maybe by the end of January.
Impossible. If
we all go nuts through Veganuary.
I think it'll be next year sometime. I think it'll be late next
summer.
Year. We hit.
Who knows?
10,000.
If things go silly, if in January suddenly just loads and loads of people decide that they're going to do the Veganuary thing and they're all looking for down-to-earth vegan advice.
We've got a free book they can have.
We're right here.
A free book.
And they can come and subscribe to our channel, and you never know, by the end of January, we might hit 10k. You never know. Funnier things could happen.
They could.
So help us. Help us help you. Help them.
We've inspired Louise. She's going to go and make a curry and a Peshwari naan. Peshwari is with sultanas in it, isn't it? I haven't done that yet, but I will. You know what else I want to do? Coconut and coriander naan bread. I know that'd be gorgeous.
Yes. Right, so now we've done our false ending, we'll do our proper ending.
Yes, we'll do our proper ending. Thank you so much for watching us. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you think you know someone who would benefit from seeing this video, naan bread and curry paste, please share it with them. Share our channel with your family and friends. Consider buying our merch, becoming a channel member or a Patreon. Thank you for being there. Thank you for watching. Love you, mister.
Love you. Mwah.
Love you guys. We'll see you again very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other.
Bye.